that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that man asabahu qay'un, and whoever is affected with vomiting, or ru'afun, and if he bleeds from the nose, or qalasun, qalas means it is a water that comes out from the stomach before we vomit. Sometimes we will have the feeling of vomiting, isn't it? So when we feel the when we have the feeling of vomiting, sometimes we have that water coming out. It's not a vomit itself, but some kind of water which comes from the throat. Sometimes it comes out from the mouth. So that is known as qalas here. Aw madiyun, and when it comes to madi, we know the issue that it breaks the wudu. Falyansarif falyatawadda, and if somebody vomits, if somebody has bleeding in the nose, if somebody has qalas, that is a bile from the stomach, falyansarif falyatawadda, let him go and make the wudu. Thumma liyabni ala salatihi, and let him finish the rest of the prayers. What does it mean? For example, you are offering prayers and you are in the second rak'ah and you start vomiting or you start bleeding. You started vomiting or bleeding. He has to go and make the wudu and come back. Make the wudu and come back. And if he is praying 2 rak'ahs, what does it mean? He has to pray only next, right? He don't have to pray salah from the beginning. And this particular hadith, is it clear? Liyabni ala salatihi, the wordings, I'll come to this hadith inshallah. Whether it is the hadith is da'if or authentic. The ulama rahimahumullah, they say this hadith is da'if, weak, because of the wordings. And what are the wordings? If a person is offering prayers and he finished first or second rak'ah, another 2 rak'ah left. Now there was a bleeding in his nose and now there is vomiting. So what does Rasul says? According to the hadith, it breaks the wudu. He has to go back, make the wudu, come back, and he has to pray rest of the 2 rak'ahs, not from the beginning. And in this process, the hadith says, وَهُوَ فِي ذَلِكَ لَا يَتَكَلَّمْ, and he should not speak in between. So because of the wording in the hadith and because of the sanad, there is a sanad missing in the link, the chain, there are some, it's not missing, the hadith is da'if. So ulama rahimahumullah, they say that it is mustahab if somebody vomits, it is mustahab if somebody has bleeding his nose, it is mustahab if he is having qalas, it is mustahab if all these things happens, let him make wudu, but it does not break the wudu. It does not break the wudu. But the question here is vomiting impure or impure? Is the blood that comes out from the nose pure or impure? And the qalas is impure or pure? Majority of the ulama rahimahumullah, they say that it is impure. It is impure. The question here is, does it break the wudu or not? Whether vomiting is little, whether vomiting is more, does it break the wudu or not? Ulama rahimahumullah, jumhur ulama, they say that it does not break the wudu. It does not break the wudu. Am I clear about this? Am I clear? But when it comes to madi, it breaks the wudu. There is no ikhtilaf among this matter. The ikhtilaf here is vomiting, bleeding breaks the wudu or not. Majority of the ulama, they say it does not break the wudu. And why they say it does not break the wudu is because the hadith here, the hadith number 69 is da'if. It is weak. But when it comes to madi, it breaks the wudu. And also the other wordings of the hadith, it says that you pray and you break, you go back, you go and make wudu and come back and you finish the rest of the prayers. How is it possible? When you break the wudu, it breaks the wudu and breaks the amal. You have to go, make wudu and come back and pray completely. Am I clear about this? Because of the authenticity, I mean, in the sense, the weakness of this hadith is weak, and also the rulings will be considered as weak. So vomiting will not break the wudu, or bleeding will not break the wudu. For example, you had teeth removal, for example, and you are praying, and sometimes what happens? It has bleeding in the mouth. Does it break the wudu? No, it does not break the wudu. Your wudu is valid, and also your salah is valid.